Hey there YouTube, That's here bringing you a mono battle this time. I'm fighting in a mono battle tournament and this is my bug team on the left hand side versus Serena's ground team on the right hand side. Now, right away from team previews you can see I definitely am going to be fighting an uphill battle against the ground team. Usually they're known for setting up those stealth rocks and being incredibly bulky, where my makeshift bug team is pretty much just a bunch of random Pokemon I had together. I am going to be using Mega Scizor over Mega Heracross just because I feel Heracross is actually better with a different item, and I feel that Mega Scizor is just a great Pokemon overall. So without further ado, let's start this battle up, get right into it. And, like I said earlier, this is a really hard game for me, and it isn't a tournament game, so this is a tournament put on by the Legion League of Pokemon, and this is, I think, the semifinals of the Monotype tournament that I'm taking part in. So we're going to see it lead with Hippowdon and lead with Scizor. I'm definitely expecting, like a Stealth Rocks or a Earthquake or something like that. But the Hippowdon decides to withdraw. I'm very happy for that. I really do not want Stealth Rocks up. That'd be the worst case scenario for me. Right into the Gastrodon. You can tell right away that the plan is to either block my Bullet Punch or, scald me and try and burn me to pretty much neuter my Scizor. We're going to see a Mega Evolve into Mega Scizor, one of the coolest looking Mega Evolutions this gen, and I get to pop a Swords Dance off. So even though he has a bunch of Pokemon and a bunch of really big bulky walls, you're going to see me trying to go for a sweep pretty early. I'm going to go in with a Bug Bite, and it's going to do a nice chunk of damage. It's almost going to kill, and we're going to see Earth Power come out of Gastrodon. Remember, Gastrodon is a ground type. Obviously, it has to be for this ground type mono battle. But it's actually not going to do that much damage. Mega Scizor was incredibly bulky, and even with its leftovers, it's not going to be able to live through a second Bug Bite. Believe it or not, killing Gastrodon gives me like a huge confidence boost. Gastrodon's one of the things you think you can never kill, and it actually lived through a +2 Bug Bite, so it's actually really bulky. We're going to see Garchomp come in, and this is definitely going to be his Mega Evolving into Mega Garchomp, gaining that Sand Force ability, multiplying the power of Ground and Rock type moves by 1.3 while in a Sandstorm. I decided to go for a Bullet Punch because I'm definitely expecting a Fire type attack, and he goes for the Fire Fang, which is obviously a Fire type attack. I still think on Mega Garchomp, or Garchomp in general, it's better just to go for the Fire Blast, because I just really think Fire Fang is a really bad move, but Fire Fang works. I just really don't like missing, and Fire Fang has a 95 accuracy, but we'll get into that later. We're going to see my Volcarona come in, and I thought I would be faster since Mega Garchomp gets slower, but it looks like it was a jolly one, and he is going to be able to one-shot me thanks to the Sand Force boost, boosting the power of that Earthquake by 1.3. So I'm already down 2 Pokemon, he's only down 1. I'm going to come with one of my favorite bug types. It's going to be Crustle. I nickname it Cake because obviously it looks like a multi-layered cake. And he's going to re-switch out to his Hippowdon to restart that Sandstorm, something Hippowdon definitely needs to do for this guy to have a chance of winning this game. And on the switch, I'm going to go for a Shell Smash. Now, Shell Smash, as you guys know, is a move that multiplies the user's attack, special attack, and speed by 2 levels while lowering its defense and special defense. And Crustal's ability is sturdy, so it can always take a hit no matter what. We're going to see me try and go for a I would try to go for an X-Scizor, just because I was expecting to get Roared. But since I don't really expect him to have Roar now that I see Stealth Rocks, I realize I can definitely just stay in here, and now that the Stealth Rocks are out, I pretty much have to, else it would break my Sturdy, so I might as well just try and kill him, get as much damage as I can. And we're going to see him try and wall me out with Slack Off, and this is where this battle is going to take a bit longer than usual. I'm obviously going to try and stay in and try and get the crit, and he's going to obviously try and Slack Off and wall me out. So I try and go for another Shell Smash, definitely getting a lot stronger. Remember, I still have my Sturdy, so I feel like I can pretty much live through almost anything. And there's not really that many priority users on his team, so I really feel safe here. We're then going to see him go for an EQ, and remember, I have a huge defense drop, but it's not going to kill me. I'm still okay. We're going to see his leftovers proc again, and one of the main points that I was trying to get across here was waiting out his Sandstorm. So we're going to see me go for a YOLO X-Scissor. I figured he would just Earthquake me, but I do get the crit. It's not going to kill, and he goes for a Slack Off. I really think he could have just went for the Earthquake there, but this guy likes to play a lot of Walls teams, as you'll see. I fight him in other later videos that I'm going to be uploading to my channel later, and he definitely likes to play the Wall game, so it's my job to break him. I think he really could have taken the advantage and won the game there, but he decides not to. He decides to stay in and eat another X-Scissor, and that one's not going to kill either. He keeps on slack-offing. I think he really should have just, taken out the Crustle while he has the chance, but, I'm not going to tell him that. I mean, I could have, we were talking in chat on Facebook, but, while this game is happening, I'm just going to tell him, yo, dude, you should probably kill me or else I'm going to sweep you. We see him withdraw and swap into his Torterra, one of the ground-type starters, ground grass to be exact, and it's going to eat a huge X-Scissor, yeah. Even though Torterras are pretty bulky, this one is actually going to go down. So, Torterra had a Focus Sash, and actually, it is going to go down. It didn't really have a chance to do anything. And Hippodon is going to come back out to start the Sandstorm back up. Definitely his main goal was to set up Sandstorm this whole time. Remember, he does need it to use his Garchomp effectively. And he's going to withdraw. He's going to go for a double swap into his Drillbur, which is his Excadrill, one of the best sweepers in this meta, especially for, mono battles. And it's going to eat a critical hit, Exes, knocking it out. After the battle, we tried to argue if that was needed. I actually don't think it was needed. I'm not killing his Hippodon, but, Hippodon is a ton more bulkier than Excadrill. And Hippodon's going to come back in. Remember, I'm still at +2, and he's still going for the slack offs. He could kill me at any time, but he doesn't want to fodder his Hippodon. I really think he just should bite the bullet and fodder and, just kill me, but, to each his own. And he's going to proc those lefties. Eventually I'm going to get another crit, right? That's what you would think. So I go for another one, and this one almost just kills it, and now he decides to go for the Earthquake when he's at his lowest amount of health. It's funny, he was complaining that he had the wrong item on the Hippodon. He was complaining that he had leftovers instead of the soft sand, or the smooth rock, the one that makes your Sandstorm last longer. And, yeah, you could tell that the leftovers obviously saved him a million times. We're going to see my Omega come in, and it's going to take Stealth Rock's damage, take half its HP, and I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain, try to restore a little bit before I take my Life Orb damage, and get a nice speed boost off before I actually go down. Well, before, you'll see next turn. So Omega takes a little bit of Life Orb damage, Sandstorm damage, and yeah, I don't remember what he sends out next, but you'd think I'd be in a pretty good spot with my speed boost out. So he sends out his Claydol. Yeah, you'd think Life Orb and Omega would be great against Claydol, right? You think I would Bug Buzz, it's going to hit for super effective stab damage. But this Claydol is super bulky, and it's not even going to kill it, believe it or not. And yeah, the Claydol's going to go for an Ice Beam, taking me out. So yeah, Omega's going to go down. Remember, I still have a couple Pokemon left, but yeah, losing the Crustle was really bad there. But not really bad, it's really unfortunate. I could have probably swept if I would have been a little bit more bold. So we're going to see my Heracross come in, take those Stealth Rocks damage. It's going to break my Sash, which was my item, and I'm going to miss a Mega Horn. And he's going to hit with an Earth Power. I think he expected me to double switch, because he probably could have just Psychicked me. But yeah, he goes for the Earth Power. It's not going to do that much, and this Mega Horn hits. Now, I really feel kind of bad that I missed that Mega Horn, because his last Pokemon, I think, is Garchomp. And it pretty much makes I think I would have definitely lived the Fire Fang from the Garchomp. But that's just my opinion. We're going to see the Garchomp come in, like I said, and he's going to go for the Outrage. This definitely confirms that he's Jolly, because my Heracross is also Jolly, and I have 295 speed. And he does get the crit kill on me with the Outrage. I'm very surprised to see he went for the Outrage. Looks like he forgot my last Pokemon was Fortress. So Fortress is going to come in. It's going to take that Stealth Rocks damage. And remember, he is locked in Outrage. And these are both of our last Pokemon. So it's pretty much the winner of this wins the match and goes on to the finals of the Mono Battle Tournament. You see that Outrage doesn't really do that much. I'm going to hit with a Gyro Ball and try and kill. Gyro Ball's a move that does more damage the lower your speed is compared to your opponent's. And I think that Mega Evolving from Garchomp to Mega Garchomp, the little bit of lower in his speed is what pretty much let him live. Unluckily for him, he has a 3-turn Outrage, so he's not going to be able to have a chance to use Fire Fang. You see he actually gets confused after the 3rd turn, and I am going to be able to knock him out with a 2nd Gyro Ball. I don't really like Fortress that much, but like I said, this is a Mono Battle tournament, and I felt like since bugs are so weak to rock, I might as well bring a Spinner. So I did defeat him with my last Pokemon, and he was kind of upset that I crit killed his Excadrill, but that's the game. He's beaten me in a game since then, so that's just how Pokemon works. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle of this little mono type thing that I'm doing. So thank you guys. I hope you guys look forward to the next one, and I'll see you guys next time.